Didn't go to bed till 7 in the morning, although we've had 7.5 hours sleep. Tattoo is still there. Wasn't a bad dream after all, which was good. Glad I like it, glad it's still there. Time to do some crypto work, edit a video, and prep myself for tomorrow down a beach. Tattoo vlog is about to be uploaded. Crypto's just being crypto. Obviously you got quite a lot of real news, I guess, although it does come around quite a lot recently. The Israeli attack, which is actually a nuclear war, which if happens, that is pretty fucking bad. I've 1 day, 4 hour, 1 hour, and then we're back to this stuff. Nothing too special, but I want to hit the beach tomorrow. Now we're getting quite far in front. I guess it's gonna be another day on the computer. But we got some food, we got some sugar, nicotine pouches in, coffee in 2 hours time, because I've now filtered it through. So I find that sunlight, water, wake up, half an hour after doing that, nicotine pouch, 2 hours after that, coffee, that lasts me throughout the day without needing to overdo it. That's pretty much like the prime kind of mix, which I found what works quite well. And we're gonna keep tracking that until we find some other improvements which we can then adjust. But full morning routine, perfect. Obviously make sure you do your bed every bloody morning, because if you can't make your fucking bed, although it's now in a wash, I did make it, now it's in a wash. If you can't make your bed, brush your teeth in the morning and get some sunlight and drink some water, then what's the fucking point? If you can't look after yourself, how are you gonna achieve anything in your fucking life? So. I can't wait till that stuff comes. I can't wait to just get rid of everything, keep a MacBook, and just move and flow. I want to wake up on a beach, on the mountains, even inside a cave. Because it's fine for those who don't know what they want to do. It's fine to not know where you want to go, what you want to do. I've found it so many times, man. I've done many things where I should have mostly continued what I was doing to get on a path of living a decent kind of lifestyle, knowing I got money coming in, a house, a girlfriend, this, that, but something wasn't right. Obviously you got things that happened in the past and things you mostly should have done but you didn't, and this happened, that happened, but it's life at the end of the day. Either way, decisions you make, things you weigh, the way you go about life, it'll turn out into something. At some point you'll find the one thing you really, really love. It may take a long time, it may take a long path. It beats doing something you know which isn't right for you or not what you feel, but you're only doing it because you want that kind of feel like you need to, you have to. You don't want to feel unsafe. You just know that if you just keep doing it, yeah, you got a roof over your head, but is it fulfillment? Is it not? Do you care? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think what stops most people, things stop me many times. And I know people who it does stop because they've told me many times. It's always that fear of the unknown. What if it doesn't work? You go again. But what does it, yeah, but if it doesn't work, what are you supposed to do then? Try something else. Because the question you should really be asking is, has it worked not doing anything? Doing the same shit day in, day out? What have you gained from that? Always playing it safe. How can you get mentally and physically strong if you're not used to things going wrong? A bit of pressure cracks most people. And the only way you get better and overcome that is by adding pressure, even if it's not needed. I could just stuck out sales. Wasn't kind of it's interesting in certain ways, but again, it's more of a human behavior I like than the kind of trying to change their mind in a sense. But still at me, man. I don't mind. I enjoy the charts because the one thing what got me through my some dark times, but I definitely don't want to be stuck at the computer all the time. I just want to be free, flow like water. I'm full. Eat the same shit every day. As long as it's not dry, it's easy, to be fair. Done it as a baby kid, I'm sure you could do it as an adult. How long we got until that stuff comes? 27th. It's only the 15th. Fuck, man. It feels like we've been here months, man. It feels like we've been here months. Good. It's not truly what I want to be doing. I'm grateful for it. It always comes down to the same fucking thing. Restriction. I feel too restricted. I don't like being restricted, man. I don't like, that's why I like living cheap and fucking living like a, I guess you could say, living like a fucking bum, to be honest. Although we're not living like a bum. The thing you need to think about, if you always self-doubt yourself, if you always want to sure if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, then it's fine. People survive with nothing. I'm sure you will, especially depending on what country you live in. Walking from boxing, even to and from boxing, to be honest with you. And a lot of builders we go past, and these are like single and multiple rooms, but down the stairs you've got like a little kind of set of steps, which I presume go to where the bedding area is, and below is just pretty much everything, like somewhere to sit, just like boxes of, I guess the easiest way to say junk, but it's most not the politest way of saying it. That's all we got. Everything's kind of jumped up together, bulked up together. They've got where they can cook. They either sit on the floor or we've got a table. And at night time, we're all community driven, all having laughs, enjoying time together, being grateful for what they have got, not what they haven't got. If they can do it, well, if you're in an easy country like, I don't know, UK is a fucking very easy country, you'll be fine. Just breathe in for your nose, out for your mouth, which most people don't actually do. Most people don't actually breathe correctly, which is fucking crazy. But then where do you learn to breathe, really? It just comes down to thinking you know what to do right, but is it? Have you checked it? Have you looked it up? Have you monitored it? Have you measured it? Just a guess, like most things. And if you're not already noticed by now, I'm a very impulsive person. I try and make my impulsive decisions calculated to my best ability. My brain always seems to seek what if, the unknown, how, what's the answer? What happens? If I don't do it, then I live with regret. I live with, I wonder what if, what fucking if. Instead of just doing it, if it works out, brilliant. If it doesn't, do something else. At least when I know when I'm on my deathbed, at any fucking age, at least I gave it a fucking go. Enjoy your surroundings, enjoy the people, be happy, man. Be fucking happy.
So just to keep rundown, now the money's come out of my bank for the tattoo. The tattoo took around about 4 hours, detail was insane. Come to £131, which is crazy. I feel like maybe get another tattoo before we go because that price is ridiculously cheap for the price and the quality. For super good quality work, I'd be happy to pay £100 an hour. So 4 hours worth of work, plus like how you get treated and all that kind of stuff, £131. Incredible. Incredible. So I'm just looking at getting my teeth whitened, just because if that's cheap doing a tattoo, then getting your teeth whitened, and if it's only like £30, then it's a no-brainer. It'd be a no-brainer to go on Skyscanner, set the notifications for a cheap return flight, say depending on where you're from, UK to Vietnam and back, just to get some tattoos and your teeth whitened. Because even that will pay for the ticket itself, and then on your way home you just bring back a load of stuff. Some new nice clothes, some shoes, some jewellery, even some coffee, which is a no-brainer in itself. So most probably for future reference, I most probably will do that, depending on where we are in the world. So yeah, I'd highly recommend going to where I went, Dragon Ink. We've got a free sticker, so that's where it is. And the tattoo itself, it's incredible. Obviously at the moment it's got a skin on it, keep it on for 3 days, that keeps it completely sealed. You can have a shower, but don't use no shampoos. And after 3 days, put a very, very small amount of cream on, which they give you 3 times a day, and then do that for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then you're sound. By then, we'll be backpacking, so that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Depending on how you want to go about food. I'm living off pumpkin seeds, oats, protein powder, some jam, some peanut butter. It's pretty decent, especially for working out, post-workouts, and just keeping your mind dialed in, have the energy slowly, no insulin spikes and all that kind of stuff. Obviously add some greens, which I'll get some more peppers. We'll have that with an omelette. And then I'm pretty much golden. You could have some other stuff in, really. They say you should always have greens every day and all that kind of stuff. But backpacking is not realistic. Hostel jumping. It depends on what kind of hostel you're in at the moment. But I'm going to be backpacking quite light, well, as light as possible really, and I'm just gonna be living on the same stuff. At the moment I'm feeling brilliant, to be fair. I have no stomach pains really. Energy's fucking incredible, to be honest. Not going to bed till 7 in the morning. Sleep's fantastic most of the time. So it's, yeah, living out of bags, perfect. Obviously if you want to build muscle and all that kind of stuff, you eat more foods, but living on like £3 a day on food you can cook wherever without needing a cooker, unless you have your omelette. You could just have boiled eggs and stuff. You can even boil boiled eggs and cook chicken already cooked. And then if you want to venture out, get yourself a meal out, £2, and then treat yourself to a burger once a week once you're done with work. Reward yourself with good stuff, but don't reward yourself all the time without doing the work, because it's just mentally fucks just your mind up and the production things you want to do. So nice and easy, nice and simple.